Good morning and welcome back to not the 3-year challenge. That's not what this is. This is the Posh Foundation Champions League challenge. And today, 2 games, Portsmouth and Wigan. Now we'll start off with Portsmouth, who are not doing too well at the moment. They've had a really tough start to the season. Only 3 points from their first 10 games. 1 win, 9 draws. They are so out of form. It is unreal. So I'm expecting nothing more than 3 points. Wigan might be a little bit of a tougher test, but again, only 12 points for them. 3 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. Again, not in the best form at the moment. Now, Portsmouth, if they weren't in a bad enough situation, they've also... Oh, there's no news to display. What? What? Oh, I was going to show you. They just sacked their manager. Freddie Ljungberg was the Portsmouth manager. He's been sacked, which means Tom Spate is currently the one at the helm. He's got better reputation than me. Hang on a minute. He's actually got a better reputation than me. Well, that's a little bit depressing. Let's move on. Now the results have been going very well. Since we last played, I'm trying to remember. I can't even remember when the last time I recorded was. Was it the Derby game? I think it was the Derby, Watford Derby. Was it? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, the results have been pretty good. We beat Sheffield United 2-1 at home. Really good result that. Hino with a 93rd minute goal. Unfortunately, we lost to Sheffield Wednesday. We rotated the sides a little bit. Paid for it. 2-2 against Forest. A 1-0 win away to Sunderland. And then a 3-0 win against Barnsley. And then a great game. A 3-2 win against Burnley. A team who we have tipped to win the whole thing. We beat them 3-2. It's the first loss this season. They went 2-0 up. We came out in the second half and scored 3 goals in about 8 minutes. It was incredible. So, a really good win. And we're currently sitting in 5th place on 20 points. A couple of injuries to update you with. Medical centre. That's what I was looking for. Couple of injuries. 3 to the first team squad. Now, Dembele's just come back from injury. He was out. Harrison Burrows is still out for another 2 weeks. Liam Henderson is out for another month with a broken collarbone. And the big one was Alexi Hino has broken his leg in a training session. He's going to be out for about 6 months. Really disappointing. He's a player who is showing a lot of promise. This could have been a season for him to really kick on and develop. But that injury is just going to hold him back. It's a real shame. So we'll just have to see how he gets on. But the most important thing is today we've got a game against Portsmouth. And as the news article said there, I fancy my chances. So not many changes needed following the Barnsley win, as we played so well. We just have had a international break. What I might do, I'm going to get Dembele back on the bench at the very least. Lozano on the bench in place. We should have a centre back on the bench, really. We'll place Young with Lozano. I think I'm going to keep Humphreys. Humphreys has been playing okay. I'm going to keep Humphreys in the centre back position with Meteo for this game. We'll see how they do. Portsmouth won't be too much of a test. And then everyone else, pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. We've got Doumbia, Rossiter, who have become or are becoming quite a good pair in that midfield position. Dembele, do I bring him back into the starting 11? I think I will. Just because Bilbao's doing okay. He's not doing as well as I thought he would. So we'll bring Dembele in for this game. Play him as an inverted winger on attack. And I think that's going to be it. Swap Young and Heiner around. Virtue for Henderson. Just a little bit of OCD, a little bit of clean up. and we're good to go. So they were the starting 11s. No one of real concern in the Portsmouth team. Now we've been told to mark Morgan Whittaker closely. Are we able to see him? We might take a look at him and see just what he's about. We're just going to tell the lads to keep this run going. And before we start, now there's an age-old theory that some people have, that if you click on an opposition player's name, then they will score in the game. So we're not going to do it, actually. Let's not. We've got a highlight straight from kickoff, and it is Portsmouth on the ball. Now, I did think about going positive. However, I'm struggling when I go positive. I feel like we leave ourselves too open. I don't know if that's just part of the game this year or what. So we're going to stay unbalanced. We have won the ball back. And we've gone all the way back to Burgoyne, who launches it forwards, finds Jones, and his header is unable to reach our forward players. And now it's Portsmouth looking to build, but a good tackle by Beereth, who's dropped deep to win that. He's played the ball into Cargbo. This is a goal. It's all down to Beereth. I mean, it's a great finish. But Beereth, a lot of credit to him for that. And it is 1-0 after 1 minute. This could be a long day for Portsmouth. Really long day. It's a free kick. Dembele to whip it in towards Jones, who headers it towards the goal. And it's eventually cleared away by Udabeko. Doumbia plays it to roll down forward to Humphreys, and the highlight's over. A bit of a strange time to end the highlight, but there we go. We've got another one. It's Beereth again. Great ball for Dembele. Cuts it inside. Rossiter. He shoots. The keeper saved it, and he's just sort of dropped it. It was hit with such venom. Really good effort by Rossiter. And now the corner, Cochrane in. Cargbo heads it over, and it's out of play for a goal kick. It's been all us. Portsmouth not even had a sniff on goal. Another highlight is a corner. Cochrane whips it in towards Beereth, and he heads it just past the post. Good chance for Beereth. He obviously just coming off the back of a hat-trick. Yes, it was a Beereth hat-trick against Burnley. I think. Is that right? Yeah, it was Beereth. Beereth hat-trick against Burnley. And Roldan has suffered a tight groin, apparently. But should be able to continue. Maybe we'll change him at half-time. Just rest him. I don't want to aggravate that. Do you know, I don't even think I told you guys about our deadline day moves. We did bring in Mr. Roldan. He's back. Obviously, I'm not going to click on him. We know who he is. He was at the club the season before last. We sold him to Watford last year. In January, in fact. And as you know, Watford got relegated, and they've decided to sell him back to me for about half of what I sold him for. I ain't complaining. I'm gonna say I think we're doing well, but we could do better. Let's take Roldan off just to protect him a little bit, especially with another game coming up midweek. Bring Rinomota on at right back and go straight into the second half. First highlight of the second half, and it is Portsmouth in possession. Abbott to Tizard. Now this is a sort of game which lasts... Oh, I just smashed my mic. Carry on. Sorry about that. This is the sort of game last year that we would have lost or drawn. I really hope this isn't the case again, as Doumbia knocks it to Dembele. Can't believe I hit my mic. Dembele on the left hand side looking to get a ball into the box. He does. Beereth there, it's headed away. Doumbia grabs it and plays it to Rossiter. Back to Cometio. Rossiter again. Cochrane. Rossiter. Dembele, sorry, not Doumbia. Cargbo. Here we go. Jones. Great ball. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save by the keeper to deny Jones. What a pass that was by Cargbo. Rinomota on the corner. In to Beereth. Oh, it's in. Front post header. That's what we've got down in our set piece tactics. And it's worked an absolute treat. 2-0. I don't see any way back for Portsmouth. To be quite honest, we've had full control of this game. It's another highlight. If we score here, it's game over. Jones looks to cross it. It's brought away by Oakley. only as far as Doumbia. Rossiter, Dembele turns his man. Can he find a ball in? There's Cogbo. Cuts it back. Oh, there's no one there. And Oakley Booth clears. Again, we come straight back at them. Jones. Pass one. Biereth. Dembele. Oh, it's a good save again. This keeper has kept them in this. Despite conceding 2, he must be on a good rating. Vinamotta, can we score again from the corner? In towards that front post. Cogbo tries to get there, but Tizard beats him. And Portsmouth are able to come away with the ball. Tulloch. And it's not going to amount to anything. It's a slight tackle. And that is the end of the highlight. 53 minutes played. And as things stand, we're looking pretty good. We'll be in 4th place on 23 points. Just a point off the top spot. 3 points clear of Swansea, who are in 7th. And things are going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how we started this season. Now we don't slip. It's a free kick. I can only assume 4 and offside. Berg going to take. Plays it short to Cometio. Dembele. Cogbo. Lovely direct passing. BRF. He's just turned his man. Cogbo's in. And Cogbo puts it away for 3. 20 minutes left to play. 3-0. The commentator's saying a devastating counter-attack. It wasn't. It came from a free kick. But there we go. Tell you what, this lad here, he's lucky BRF didn't go down, because that would have been a second yellow. Harry's lucky to still be on the pitch. I just hit my mic again. What's wrong with me? It's another highlight. Goal kick. Forward towards BRF, who gets his head to it, but is only able to find the keeper with his header. And now Portsmouth attempting to play out from the back. And they're making a little bit of progress, but forced to go all the way back to Lumley, who then plays it to Tizard. Harry's back to Lumley. They're really struggling to break us down. They're going to score now, aren't they? After I said that, they're going to score. I don't know why I even commentate these games, to be honest. It's 3-1, Bradley Dack. Let's make some subs. We've got a game midweek. Let's rest some of our key players. Jones off. We'll get Matisse on. Why not? Matisse on. And we'll take off. They're going to take off Doumbia and bring on Jenks. Just for the final 15 minutes. We shouldn't be losing points from this position. Whether we draw or lose is not an option, as that's quite an ambitious clearance by Vinamotta, and it's a shot that Burgoyne's done really well to tip over the bar, and it's a corner for Portsmouth. I'm going to go ahead and encourage the boys, because I think we've just got a little bit too complacent over the last 10 minutes, and we're allowing Portsmouth just a slight foothold into this game, but a corner, and this could bury the game. Into BRF. It's done again. Near post OP. Mika BRF headed it into the back of the net. Vinamotta with the assist. And it's 4-1. And now, all of a sudden, the game looks done. It's amazing what a goal can do for a game. At 3-1, having just conceded, I felt a little bit nervous. And if they'd scored again, then I would have felt very nervous. Now, 4-1, even if they score, I'm pretty happy. You can explain the logic in that to me, because I'm not quite sure. I'm going to tell the boys to focus. Again, a couple of complacent faces, and now they're all sad. Well, okay. Ignore me. It's another corner. Can we score again? BRF headers it over the bar, going for his hat-trick. It would have been a lovely headed hat-trick if it had come off. And we are a minute away from full time and a big 3 points. It's another corner. Maybe he can still get it. Cochrane in. Cogbo's there. It's in. Dembele. It's been disallowed. It's offside. Not sure that he was. I'm not quite sure that he was. We will see. No, we won't. They don't want to show the replay. That is corrupt. Ooh, that's a bit dodgy, that. Dembele's got the ball. One more chance. Cochrane. Nope. Full time. Referee's had enough. Oh, now we get to see the replay. Okay, he was a little bit offside. He was a little bit offside. 4-1. What a result that is. Really, really good stuff. Let's have a look at the league table. We are third. Oh, come on. We are sitting in third place. A point behind Bournemouth and Burnley. Now, Bournemouth do have a game in hand, as do Sheffield and Swansea. So we could potentially drop down. All we've got to do, though, is just keep doing what we're doing. Keep winning. Wigan, how did Wigan get on? A 0-0 draw with Sunderland. Okay. 0-0 draw with Sunderland. I don't think they're going to be that much of a contest. So this is quite a big thing for us. Our youth facilities have now been upgraded in full. Have a look at the club info. Is that where it tells us? Facilities here. So now where are youth facilities? Currently good youth facilities now. Level 3. I wonder if we'll see an improvement in the regens that we've got coming through. It's not been great. Last year's crop was awful. I think the last 2 seasons it's been so bad. Finance wise, how are we doing? 1.8 million under budget. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna maybe make a request, but I guess that isn't on the cards. Let's see if they'll let me start a coaching course. You know, maybe improve my not that it matters, but improve my reputation. Because they're not allowed. I'm not allowed. Okay. Okay, right. Time for the next game against Wigan, and we do need to rotate the side. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in O'Reilly. Cargbo, it looks like he needs a rest, so we're gonna play Matisse up top. One of our youngsters that we've signed. We'll put Sal on the bench. I think we're going to have to start Young at left back. With Cochrane looking tired. Young at left back. Jones can stay on the pitch. Dembele also looking tired, so we'll start Bilbao in this position as a winger, of course. BRF looking good. Everyone else looking pretty fit, pretty healthy. Let's just check the bench. Dembele, he can only do about 75 minutes. Okay. And Cochrane is short of full fitness completely. I think we'll keep that the same. Now, I'm a little bit worried about Roldan. He did pick up a slight knock in the last game. Seems fine now, so I think we'll play him. Everyone else will keep their places. So just 3 changes is that? O'Reilly, Young, Matisse, Bilbao, 4 changes. Okay, we'll do that. Let's get going. Well, that's a highlight straight from the off. 48 seconds in, and we've had a throw in. Doumbia with the ball in the middle of the park. Knocks it past his marker, plays it to Biereth, who finds Jones. No overlapping run, so Jones does it himself. Ball into the box, Biereth's there, and he tucks it towards that corner. Unable to find it, and it just goes past the post. It's a good start. Really good start. Now we're going to have a throw. They might do the same thing. No, they're giving it away. Matisse has done well to scamper after that. It's a great ball. Clipped over the top for Bilbao. Driving into the box. Cuts it back. Keeper's flapped at it. Eventually it's cleared. And Young is unable to get the ball into the box. He was the one being tackled, and for some reason he's sort of slid and just poked the ball away. He's done really well, though, to work back and win that ball. And now Rossiter to Biereth. Doumbia finds Jones. Jones is in. And it's an own goal. I think it's Famero. Akin Famero. Jones has beaten his marker. He's gone past the keeper. Driven it across. And it's come off the Wigan defender into the back of the net. Here we go. Doumbia. Jones. Yeah, past the keeper. And underneath the keeper. And it's off the defender and in. It's unfortunate for him. But a really, really good start for us. Another highlight. Roldan with a throw in to Biereth. Beats his man into the box. It's a little bit too far, and Bilbao has to scamper and put it back in. And Matisse, Stefan Matisse with a goal. It's his first goal of the season. Oh, that's big for the youngster. This guy has got a lot of potential as well. And with Hino injured, as horrible as it is for Hino, it could be the silver lining that Matisse needs to really get into this team. We tried to offer him out for loan after signing Bilbao. I just figured he wasn't going to get in the team. Some clubs came in for Hino as well, but I really wanted to keep him at the club. But now Matisse has definitely will be getting a lot of game time over the next 4 or 5 months with Hino injured and a lot of games which Beereth and Cargbo cannot physically play in all the time. 2-0 at half time. It's a great start. Just so you're doing brilliantly. Keep it up. Okay, another highlight. 71 minutes played and Wigan with a throw. Craig, edge of the box. It's come from nothing. They've scored. Really disappointing, actually. It's come from absolutely nothing. I'll make a couple of changes. Going to bring on Dembele for Beereth. Play him as an advanced forward alongside Matisse. I'm also going to bring off Rossiter and bring on Teddy Jenks. Just for some fresh legs. And it looks like there's a highlight from kickoff. Dumbia looking for the run of Bilbao. He's found him. It's a great first touch. Into the box. And he's put it straight into the keeper's hands. Hazard. I mean, I didn't know one of the Hazard brothers was a goalkeeper. And they've played it. And the highlight continues. And they might score here. Oh no. Oh my god, it came off the post. And then we've just smashed it out of play. I don't know what we're doing. Thank god the highlight's over. Only 3 minutes left of normal time. And I'm really nervous. 2-1 is a horrible scoreline when you're leading. But we have a corner. Martin, this could put it to bed. Into the box. And it's Teddy Jenks with the header. Again, this corner tactic is working. An absolute treat. Teddy Jenks heads it in. Fresh off the bench. Oh, it's a great header. And it's a great goal. And that has practically secured the 3 points. And it means we're going to finish today, I think, in second place. 3 points clear of Stoke, who are in 7th. Still a point off the top. After Bournemouth beat Sunderland 2-0. And it's a good performance in the end. And a result we were looking for as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. Wigan in 14th. Bilbao. Good game from Bilbao, to be fair. So what a game they had at the Forest ground. 5-5 with Portsmouth. I'm glad they saved that performance for them. They scored twice in a minute. 2 94th minute goals for Portsmouth. That's incredible. Hang on. So Forest scored. Forest were 3-0 up, 4-0 up. That is an amazing comeback. Forest were 4-0 up. Portsmouth have brought it back to 4-3. Forest have then had a man sent off, gone 5-3 up, and then Portsmouth have scored twice in the 94th minute to draw 5-5. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Teams around us, Bournemouth, a nice 2-0 win over Sunderland, pretty standard. Middlesbrough, 2-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday, again, pretty standard. Burnley dropping points with a 0-0 draw to Derby. And Sheffield United also dropping points with a 0-0 draw to Swansea. So, a couple of good results around us as Zidane Iqbal has torn his calf muscle and is out for 3 months. Oof. Well, he's on loan, so we'll have to see how that goes. Have a look at the schedule ahead. So far, 3 wins from 3 games this month. Middlesbrough and Reading to come up. Let's see if we can make it a perfect month and maybe bag ourselves another Manager of the Month award. That would be nice. And then I think the next massive game we've got coming up is probably Bournemouth. Maybe I'll record that. Maybe do Bournemouth Cardiff. Of course, we've got Swansea in that month as well. So a pretty important month coming up if we really want to stake a claim for a playoff place. Maybe even an automatic promotion position. But let's see. It's a long road ahead. We've seen before. We have a good start and then we tail off. So let's see what happens. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode.